Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing out there today, man? I hope you're doing all right. So we're back here with another donation request. This one is via PayPal. All right, they're asking me to check out Blondie. Accidents never happen. All right, this is gonna be the first time I check out Blondie on the channel, man. Blondie, I've seen her face, I've seen what she looks like. I don't know her music though, so I'm excited to check out some Blondie, man. I've always heard the title or the name Blondie, seen her face, don't know, man. So let's go ahead and hop into this one, see what's going on here today with Blondie, man. Accidents never happen. Here we go, guys.
No, I don't believe in luck. No, I don't believe in circumstance no more. Accidents never happen.
Blonde with the sunglasses.
So I won't believe in luck.
Accidents never happen.
I saw you walking in the dark, so I slipped behind your footsteps for a while. Caught you turning around the block. Fancy meeting in a smaller world. After all, accidents never happen. Could have planned it all. Precognition in my ears. Accidents never happen in a perfect world. Complications disappear. Now you love me.
Drumming though.
Yeah, I can tell. I never lied, I never cried, and you knew so well. Like the Magi on the hill, I can divinate your presence from afar.
The music's like surf rock.
And I'll follow you until I can bring you to a perfect world. Accidents never happen. Could have planned it all. Precognition in my ears.
Blondie in the group doing their thing.
Accidents never happen in a perfect world. Complications disappear. Now
That
you
drumming is nice.
love me. Yeah, I can tell. I never lied, I never cried, and you knew so well. Now you love me. Yeah, I can tell. I never lied, I never cried, and you knew so well.
Hey, all right, dude. I like it. I like it. I bet he's a Keith Moon fan, dude. 100%.
Accidents never happen in a perfect world. Accidents never happen.
We got cool little sections of music in here. Alright, man. I might be wrong in my assessment, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm not afraid to get torn up in the comment sections, but I'm gonna say, I'm wondering, I've listened to some of the Ramones, okay, and I feel like I could see some of the Ramones influence in this group, And now I listen to this group with this song, and I want to say I could see some of what this group was doing influence like Green Day. You know what I mean? If any of y'all know Green Day, it's just like the music's morphing, it's changing, it's different with these people, but I hear elements of a previous group. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's just the inspirations could be there, right? The inspirations could be there. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But this was actually turned out to be pretty dope, man. I didn't know where we were gonna go with Blondie. I didn't know if we're gonna get a pop sound. Like I said, I felt like we got some of that surf punk rock going on here, man. Maybe a little bit of pop rock going on here, because most are pop punk, I would say, because most punk that I hear on the radio today, like, or maybe in the 90s plus, it almost sounds, I want to classify it as like pop punk. You know what I mean? It's not punky and raw of the old days, but it's like more commercialized punk, right? So it's enjoyable, but it's heavily commercialized. You're not getting the chaos, the anarchy that came along with, I guess, my precipitation of like what punk was. Okay, it's much more commercialized. But this is kind of where it becomes a little more relatable, right? It's got a punk sound, but it's not so punk that it throws off your casual listener, your average listener. It's enough for other people to gain interest and say, hey, you know what, this is pretty good, man. Let me see what's happening here. I think musically, these guys have really, or this group has really good musicians as well, and that's something I wasn't sure about what was going to happen here, but their musicians were very good as well with Blondie. So that was a pleasant surprise, man. I enjoyed the music as well. She's got a cool kind of Elvis tone to her, man. Keep it low, keep it cool. You know, just look at you, and her look says it all. I enjoy it. I enjoyed the sound. I enjoyed the song, so it was good. All right, unfortunately, I couldn't find a wiki for this song, so I can't dive into the history of the song as much as I like to at the end of reactions. So we go with the bit of information we can find quickly. So we're looking at this one, man. It says written by keyboardist Jimmy Destri as a parallel to Elvis Costello's Accidents Will Happen. So there's a song out there, Accidents Will Happen, and this song's called Accidents Will Never Happen, right? Our accidents never happen. Interesting. So the song centers around the mysticism that former bassist Gary Valentine inspired in the members of the band. The song features another vocalist with Harry Lorna Luft, one of Judy Garland's daughters. Okay, this is getting a little confusing for me. So I was trying to make my own footsteps in the sand and thinking, am I only ever going to get compared to my mom? So I ran away. I ran away from a legend who wasn't even there anymore. I dyed my hair purple, sang backing vocals with Blondie. Okay, so there's something, Judy Garland, I know Judy Garland, I believe she's the one in Wizard of Oz. I hope that's right. I know she had a career where she would like sing. She got obviously put into that movie. So this is her daughter who had a rough relation. I think Judy had a problem with drugs and stuff as well, right? So this is her daughter saying she had an issue, got away from her mom, and she was doing some backing vocals right here with Blondie. So the most I really know about this song right here is that it was on the album Eat to the Beat, and it was released in 1979 by Blondie, guys. And looking a little bit into Blondie, the group, it's right here. They're out of New York City as well. So we're hitting a lot of New York City groups, artists, bands lately, man. Very cool. So you're seeing a lot of talent coming out of New York. Their genres are new wave, pop, rock, punk, rock, disco, and funk. Okay, they were active from 1974 to 1982, and then took a vacay, right? They took a vacay, and then they went from 1997 to present, so still going today. Debbie Harry right here being the lead, and she's still rocking with the group today. Some of the people that we see, that the names that we read before, are no longer there, such as Gary Valentine and Jimmy Destri, who actually helped or was the writer of that song. He's no longer with the group either. So yeah, once again, they started in 1974. That's cool. So Blondie, I guess when I think of her name, I thought straight 80s. I was just like straight 80s. She had to be an 80s person. Did not know they started in 74, man. 74, right? That's not even mid yet. Mid be 75. They started 74. right there in. So man, okay, they've been around longer than I thought, man. How many of you guys? Well, y'all probably knew that, right? Y'all probably knew that. Y'all probably knew some of their stuff there. How did they get started there? The band was a pioneer in the American New Wave scene of the mid 1970s in New York City. That's another thing. New Wave, I thought, was the 80s sound. They're saying that, yeah, well, this started down in the 70s, you know? Its first two albums contained strong elements of punk and new wave, and although highly successful in the UK and Australia, Blondie was regarded as an underground band in the US until the release of Parallel Lines in 1978. So they were actually gaining traction in UK and Australia, and were considered underground in the US though still. So over the next 4 years, the band released several hit singles, including Dreaming, One Way or Another, Heart of Glass, Call Me, Atomic, The Tide is High, and Rapture. Dude, it sounds like they've got some hits I need to be checking out right here. That's a lot to be listed there. So yeah, I'd be excited to go and check that out, man. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed rocking with me here today. I really hope you did, man. I enjoyed learning a little bit about Blondie and the group right here. Like I said, I was pleasantly surprised by their sound. Honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. I wasn't sure what we were getting. But I would even say for new wave and punk rock, this was a great sound, right? This was a great sound for me to like right here. So amazing stuff, man. Well, thank you guys for tuning in here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel, including becoming a member here on my YouTube, my Patreon donation request. We've been having a lot of people join lately on the YouTube and Patreon, so thank you guys so much for the support. Really appreciate that. And yep, with that being said, I'm done here, man. I'll see you on the next one. All right, guys? Peace.